Morning walkers, hikers and campers. Morning walkers, hikers and ramblers. Beautiful morning this morning. Really warm. Cracking day to get on up the Wrekin. Really deceiving morning for it. Couldn't be more glorious. Nothing overly taxing. Steep. I'm in a steep incline of a pretty well-defined path from the car park and the road parking. So it's pretty steep in places. A great place to come and train. Coming up and down here a few times, build your strength up for some of the bigger hikes. So we're going to end up coming back that way, but head on up this way. So like I said, it's a good steep climb, even though it's not actually a massively high peak. So just as you pass the halfway house there, you can just follow the path round, or kind of got this steep a little bit here. It's got some cool looking routes. So let's go this way. So there's a lot of different paths around. I want to show you that a beautiful path. If you walk up the main path that we're on now and you go past the trig point and down the other side, stunning scenery, and then you can kind of split off left or right, and it all sort of leads back round to that main parking. So yeah, onwards and upwards. So it carries on. It's quite steep, as I say, steep and steady. And then in a bit it kind of levels out a bit. And there's another little hill taking you up to the 407 meters. Nice little bit when it levels out. Oh, it feels great when it levels out a little bit. Just before the final little climb. It's like many hills around Shropshire. It was a hill foot, and you kind of see the gate. It's still there. You go through the gate just before the peak. On either side you can still sort of see the ramparts. Now I'll stop eating flies. Flies galore up here today. Now I know also there is a Shropshire letterbox up here somewhere, and I've not found it yet, so while we're up here we'll have a look. Now if you don't know what that is, you haven't seen my last two videos, go and check them out, where I explain it, and we find two of them eventually. So yeah, see if we can do that today. Nearly at the top. This is a popular route. Not one to come if you want a bit of isolation. There's always a lot of people. So just over a mile to the top by this path. A little bit over a mile. So a steep mile. Shooting into the sun at the minute, not the best. So right at the top you see the gate, and going through the ramparts, still visible. There you go. Through the ramparts and onto the trig. God, man, it's so warm today. Very deceiving. So I just put my camera down on that trig point, look. Yeah, I just put my camera down on that. Picked it up. Crawling in little spiders. I thought that was ants, they're actually little spiders. Stunning views again. head off down that direction in a bit. A little break, a little drink. Have a look around the rocks, see if we can find the letterbox. We did have a look the last time I was here, we didn't find it. But I'll have another look. Okay, so you just go so after the trig, carry on walking through the next gate, through the next rampart, and just follow the path, and you will see in a bit just how stunning it is going down the other side. Shropshire letterbox is hidden in these rocks here, but we searched here last time, couldn't find them because there's not much in the way of rocks. I mean, unless it's in the ramparts, I don't know, but those rocks there kind of seem like the obvious choice, but I've never found them. I'm gonna have another look round now. Actually, there's a few rocks around here. Can't remember whether it said as well whether this was a virtual one or an actual physical one. So if it's hidden in a rock, don't know, let's go and have a look. Let's have a look over there. Didn't spend a lot of time the last time, so let's have a little. And I wouldn't have thought they would actually bury it too close to an edge, simply because that would be dangerous. There's a plaque on the wall I just want to see there anyway. Never seen that before. There you go. So what's that? Heck of a lot of flies about today, as you can see them. Memory of Bernard Smith. Okay, let's go on looking round. Okay, back down the other side. Beautiful path now. Kind of gutted really. Just when we was up on the top there, somebody on the rocks was pointing to a whole herd of deer. I mean, there must have been over a dozen literally just walking up the hillside. I mean, I've tried to kind of get over the peak, see if I can see them, but they rapidly disappeared. That would have been so awesome to get that. But anyway, let's carry on down the other side. Now in a minute, just down here, gets really steep, as in scrambly steep. Still kind of hoping we bump into that huge herd of deer. Is that actually a thing, a herd of deer? Or is there another name for it? You know what, I've got no idea. So I think most people tend to walk up to the top, sort of on the main path, and then just turn around and go back the other way. Wow, I'm missing a trick. It's so beautiful down this side. Okay, and then quickly you come to this bit. And this is the steep bit. On a wet day, on a rainy day, or an icy day, stand a good chance of go flying down here. There's a lot of branches, a lot of roots that get very slippy. Yeah, I mean it's always hard to capture on camera, isn't it, like when it's super steep. It's quite dry today, so these roots that are normally slippy as hell actually act as little steps. There it is, big steep hill. And you certainly know about it when you go up that way. But, I mean, would you believe, so there I am. Bumped into a guy halfway down, chatting to him for a while, comes up often. And I'd have pegged him at 65 maximum, I'd have said. Turns out he was 81. And often comes out this way, walks up there. He said he was in he was in training for going up to the lakes for his birthday with his daughter and that. 81. Fair play. Fair play. I hope I'm still able to do that at 81. So anyway, get to the bottom of this path, the big steep path down the other side of the trig point, and you can go left or right. You can go up there, leads up to another little peak, but I've never kind of tried venturing round off from that point. So we are going to go left, and this path takes us kind of right round to the Wrekin, which any of you from Dudley, Black Country, that is quite a common saying. Bloody hell, taking me round the Wrekin. Don't know where it come from, but it is a saying. So no idea when that term did originate, just that took me round the Wrekin, or just took the longest route, or took forever getting to where you're going. Been round the Wrekin. It's exactly the same as been round the houses. It's another one, isn't it? Took me round the houses. Well, losing the sun a bit now, but it is still warm. Just tend to get muddy though around the bottom paths. Kind of a runoff from the Wrekin itself. So yeah, even though it's a lovely day, plenty of lovely mud. Look at this without falling in the mud. Yeah, go on. Take a little detour around, eh? Even the detour was muddy. And where the path dips to its lowest point. God damn. Super mud. God blimey. Alright. Let's go to higher ground. We are back on the main path. So as you can see, that's where we went up. Back down to the car park. So cracking little walk, Wrekin if you haven't done it. Superb little walk. Getting that golden hour sun as well now. Beautiful. So getting on 4 o'clock. Nearly back to the bottom. And catching that beautiful golden sunlight. Getting into that golden hour. No breeze, no wind. It's just like a spring's day today. It's beautiful.